All right, so here is today's. We're going to start on opposite, pinky on one, index finger on the other, and you are just going to go the opposite direction. So you'll land on your index finger here and your pinky finger here. And then you just do that back and forth, okay? For those of you that don't know me, I am Marianne, and I am a nurse with a high genetic risk of Alzheimer's, and my dad has a diagnosis, also lost my grandmother to it, so my account focuses on brain health, Alzheimer's prevention, and risk mitigation. If that interests you and you want to guard your memories also, then make sure you're following me. This is a bilateral coordination drill. Bilateral because I'm using both hands in a coordinated pattern, and this is lighting up multiple areas of my brain. This also is going to boost memory and focus. It is going to support neuroplasticity, strengthen neural pathways, build cognitive reserve, enhance coordination and reaction time, calm your nervous system, and more. And so these are all really dope things when it comes to Alzheimer's prevention and risk mitigation. So when I try to kind of like explain a little something while I'm doing these tutorials, and you want to do this for about 1 to 3 minutes a day, by the way. So when I say I have a high genetic risk for Alzheimer's, I want to explain what that means. And about almost half of all Alzheimer's cases have at least one what's called an ApoE4 gene variant. Everybody gets an ApoE from mom or dad. You either get an ApoE2, an ApoE3, or an ApoE4. ApoE4 is linked to an increased risk for Alzheimer's dementia. ApoE2 is thought to protect against Alzheimer's, and ApoE3 is neutral. So my dad, for instance, is an ApoE 3-4. You can either be a 2-2, a 2-3, a 2-4, a 3-3, a 3-4, or a 4-4. 4-4 being the highest risk. Sorry, I just messed up. Which is me. I've inherited the gene from both my mom and my dad. That is about 1 to 2% of the population. About 15 to 20% of the population has one ApoE4 gene variant. ApoE, that particular gene, is responsible for the transport of cholesterol, which is really important. So I have basically a messed up transporter. So there are certain things that I need to be very mindful of. So that is a not unmodifiable risk factor. Now, up to 40% of all Alzheimer's cases may be preventable by lifestyle. So just because I have this high genetic risk does not guarantee me a diagnosis. I also have a family history. That's another non-modifiable risk factor. I'm also a woman. Women two-thirds more likely. Two-thirds of all Alzheimer's cases are women, probably because of the hormones. So that's just a little genetic lesson. All right, get your genetics checked if you want to. Have a great day. Bye.